Good morning. Today we're doing trail number 2 of the Chewacla State Park trails. This one is going to be Camp Trail, which is a small circular trail that takes us around the resource center that's over this way, and a path that actually leads down to Chewacla Lake. But we're going to take the base camp trail loop, and I've heard that this base camp loop is kind of like a beginner's course for the trail riders or the mountain bikers to get used to the trails around here, and they can progress more to the more technical trails. But since this one is so small of a loop, we're actually going to complete this loop and then branch right into another trail that's called the Sweet Shrub Trail. And that one, I believe, interacts with the Scout Trail, or the Scout Trail interacts with that one. I can better show it to you when I post a map. But that is our plan for today. So these trails are not that long. They are, again, multi-use, and I was corrected by a person that I met here about the use of these trails. Even the most technical trails that they have on here are multi-use. They can be hiked, they can be trail runners, or they can be biked. So even though there are some other trails that are northwest of the park itself, they're more mountain, more of the hilly parts of this park, and they are very technical. I probably still won't do those, but the saying goes all the same that whether you're biking or hiking, use common sense and be courteous to other people that are using the trails. I, like I said, will leave those more technical trails to the bikers. Most of them, it's a lot of switchbacks, through the woods. So, if hiking it, you're actually covering some of the same grounds. You're just looping back around. But anyways, they do have those trails here available to everybody, and we'll go ahead and, like I said, with hike number 2, the base camp trail and the Sweet Shrub Trail. Onward and upward. Didn't take too long for us to meet our first member of the trail here. So I was walking along here, and I noticed that they almost have like a training ground for. They've got a couple of jumps set up for the bikes in the center in here, and I was about to go over there and almost ran right into this orb weaver here that's busy making its web. So I think I got a little bit of close-up, but I'll take a photo of it. But he's right there, and the web stretches from here down to the ground and over to there. So he's not exactly sure what they call him, but he's got a very bright yellow carapace, and there's spikes all around it. I'd say he's probably 1/4 of an inch. Won't get much bigger than that. They're kind of a small one. I don't think it's an invasive species like that orb weaver I showed you in the last hike, where like I said, it gets the nickname of the banana spider, and I think that comes from that made it over to the United States from South America on one of the ships that pulled into port to whether it was Florida or Mobile. I don't know too much of the history on that, but that's how it gets its nickname of the banana spider. So this guy is very busy building the nest, so it doesn't look like he's been at it for too long. I hope he keeps it and that no one runs into the poor guy. Again, only dangerous to the insects. I kind of like just standing and watching these guys build. They are amazing architects. Yeah. So anyways, onward and upward. Here we come to the Trail T right here. So this way continues on to the base camp, and this way here is kind of like the scout trail, and that leads into the Sweet Shrub trail. So we're going to go and continue to finish out the loop of the base camp, and then we'll come back to this way and continue on to the Sweet Shrub trail via the scout trail. So many sights and sounds and also smells when you're out taking a hike, and I'm experiencing one of the best smells that I think you get at this park. Wish we had smell-o-vision I could add to this, but it's barbecue. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So this base camp trail, it goes around a pavilion, and somebody has the, I guess, the pavilion rented out, and they've got this huge barbecue trailer, you know, with the big round circular container that you know, they just, I'm sure, stock it with, it smells like ribs, but you know, ribs, briskets, burgers, dogs, sausage. Sausage is my Achilles heel, but oh, it smells so good. I wish you could smell it. A little bit off the beaten path here, not too far. I noticed I could see the web, and this web on this small little suckling that's coming up out of the ground there. I don't know if this camera, I don't know if it picks up all the spider web. So another native to our woods here is another type of spider, and it's called the tunnel web spider. So I'm gonna take you up here. Can't see the spider because it's all the way down in there. I don't know if I could even coax them out, maybe if I kind of touch the web, but take you down with me. So this whole branch is covered in this web, and then way down inside, probably you know, a little bit into the ground, that's where she's going to be hiding. And what she waits is when she feels some kind of contact onto her web, and then she'll come out and go ahead and get her dinner. But those are going to be pretty much all over the woods here, but as just like this one here, it's off the beaten path. And I'll see if I can get her coax out, but I doubt it. I think they're pretty much nighttime scavengers, or you know, to go out, but I don't think that I can get her to come out. Let me see if I can get you in. I tell you what, I'll actually use my camera, and I'll see if I can kind of coax her, because sometimes she'll just peep her head out and then go back in, you know, just to be curious. Here we go. Well, looks like it's starting to sprinkle. There was a chance that we're going to get some rain today, but I planned for it. I'm all prepared, so as a book character that I like to read once said, plan for the worst, hope for the best. I sure hope I got that on camera. We just came out of the woods here, and I've went into the center part, basically, of this base camp trail. And I was actually going to show you some of the setups they have here for beginners on bikes. And I was just interrupted there briefly by, you know, another deer running, you know, through the woods across the path. So I don't know if I got them all. Got them on this. Obviously, I always never have my 35mm ready, but you know, my video camera, luckily I had running, and I kind of grabbed it and swung it around. So hopefully I got some shots of the deer running across. I think it was a doe, and it was quite a big one. I'd say probably a good 110, 115 pounds. Just more wildlife that we have here. So as you can see, this is just a middle area that you can take your bikes. So they've got several ramps set up over here that you can jump, and then right here, these are platforms that kind of go from wide to very narrow, that you can practice on being able to cross these trails, technicals that they have here. Then another little ramp that you can go over. It amazes me what amenities that Chewacla actually has for the mountain bike community. So as this trail is called, Base Camp Trail, you can come here, do the trail, check out some of the technicals that they have set up to improve your skill, and then hit the other trails that, like I said in the last video, they have them ranked as beginning, intermediate, and advanced. So I think they have whatever flavor you're into, they have it here. So, yep, onward and upward, and then we'll complete this trail out and start the Sweet Shrub Trail. Okay, we are on the Boy Scout loop, which will bring us right into the Sweet Shrub Trail. So I'm just kind of hanging out here a little bit. It started raining some more. I don't think I have to pull out the reindeer yet. It seems like we still got a lot of blue sky up there. It's very cloudy and overcast, but not too bad. I think while we still get a lot of coverage of trees here, and if it doesn't start raining much harder, I think we're good to go. We'll continue onward and upward. So this, I believe, is called Miller's Creek. So far this trail seems to go right along the side of Miller's Creek here. Lots of rocks, so be careful where you step. But so far it's nice. A little rainy, but nice. Okay, this right here, we've just come off the Boy Scout Trail. So now we're on to the Sweet Shrub Trail. This is actually the sign for it right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to go around that way. And the Boy Scout Trail basically goes up that way. So onward and upward. While on the trail here, I've noticed in the woods there are several red marker flags that are posted. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. Right up through there. Got a couple up over here. I was thinking maybe that they were marker flags for some cycling event or something of that nature, but you know, I don't see any paths going through there. I don't see at least any bike trail, you know, tread marks in the ground, because I went up there and took a look, and it's, you know, just leaf covered ground. So it's starting to rain again. Looks like we might have this through the whole trail, but I'm just wondering if there are also markers for where they're removing invasive species. So we get a lot of shrubs that actually compete for space, and they grow faster and hardier than the native species here. So I know one of the park initiatives is to clear out those invasive species. So, you know, maybe those flags are for where they're doing clearing or plan to. So if anybody that you know, has been here to the park and knows, please comment down below. I'd be very interested to find out. This is one of the reasons why I come here. What a beautiful scene this is. So right along the trail, this creek, I still believe it's Miller Creek. We're following it, and it's just opened up to where there's an actually island in the middle there, because the creek is on the other side, I believe. Looks like it is. I am not too sure, but we've got the creek that's falling through there, and there's several sandbars. A huge sandbar over there. Looks like the creek kind of wise it there. It's dried up here, but the creek continues on that way. But what just beautiful. And I see down in here, the water is probably about maybe 8 to 10 inches deep, and I can see some fish down in there. There's some lots of minnows. I don't know if they're juvenile bass or something else. They don't have the same body type that you'd see as far as crappie or bluegill, brim, something like that. They're kind of squat and elongated, so I'm assuming that they're juvenile bass. That's something wild. That's another thing that you can do here. You can fish. So yeah, lots of things to do here in Chewacla. All kinds of terrain here. Man, can you believe this place? I just decided I'm going to stop here and eat my lunch. It is just a beautiful spot. The rain has stopped, and it's just me, the trees, this log, and it's just quiet as can be. You can hardly even hear the road noise from this far in. Water is hardly even moving at all. The creek over there. Of course, I'm sharing this log with some ants that keep on going back and forth. But I think they're busy in getting from point A to point B, so they're not bothering me. So it's still sprinkling a little bit. I can't really tell if it's water coming off the trees or if it's still raining. There's a lot of blue sky up there, so I'm not worried about it. I'm going to go ahead and eat some lunch, and we'll continue on with the hike. God, what a beautiful day. Even with the rain. Peanut butter and jelly. Food I was reared on. Okay, well, that completes this second hike. We've just now completed the Sweet Shrub trail. So it basically goes on up here to the main road through the Chewacla Park. So from this point you can either turn around and go all the way back to where we started, or you can actually take the road here and do a road walk, and that'll lead right back to also the trailhead of the Sweet Shrub and Boy Scouts Trail. So this completes, like I said, another hike. I will get this posted. Again, thank you for coming along. It's been a beautiful day, even with a little rain. We've got, of course, a nice sun out now. And all I can say is, again, if you get a chance to visit the area of Auburn and come see what Chewacla has to offer, there's so many things to do here. So until we do hike number 3, I bid you a farewell, and I will be back soon. Thank you.